Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and welcome to today's live training session. How are you all doing? This week has been an amazing week. No caps. It's been an amazing week. It's been full of volatility, full of profit making, full of good things. Yeah. Congratulations to every single one of you that have actually made some really good thing for yourself out of the market. It's been, like I said, it's been an amazing day, and the volatility has really been so great. All right. So right from Tuesday, they've actually been something in the markets that has been giving us what to look up for or what to look up to. We've been having volatilities, like I said, right from the beginning of the week. Apart from Monday, that there was no any major volatility. Tuesday, of course, we had news from GBP that actually weakened GBP on Tuesday. And then, of course, on Wednesday was full of volatilities where we had CPI, we had Reserve Bank of Australia also having a speech, and then also we had some couple of monetary statements from Canadian economy. All right, that was for Tuesday. Then Thursday, we also had PPI, even though PPI wasn't as expected. Reason being that there were two major news that actually came out that day. PPI rather, and of course unemployment claim. One came out positive and the other one came out negative, and that actually brought about a lot of uncertainties and instability in the market. Then, of course, today, which is Friday, market actually started with a bank holiday from the French economy, which is the euro. Then, of course, there is also a G20 meeting. All right, all day there's a G20 meeting. Now, of course, you already, when I say G20 meeting, I'm talking about the major countries that actually makes up the major instruments. All right. Now you're looking out for the US economy, or looking out for the Great British economy, or looking out for Switzerland, you're looking out for Canada, you're looking out for Australia, the major economies, you're looking out for China, Russia, India. All right, you're looking out for Japan. Now, these major economies are actually having what would you call the big meeting today, and that meeting is going to be it will go a long way in saying what is actually going to be happening in the economy. All right, to go a long way in telling us what we're going to be expecting in the economy. Okay, let me share my screen. I was actually on my Forex Factory, so you should just you could have just opened your Forex Factory, but then let me just share mine. All right, so now these are the news I'm talking about for today, which is the one for the US. Sorry, the G20 meeting, and it's an all-day meeting. All right, and then of course by 3 p.m. today, that is in the next 57 minutes, you're going to be having another volatility from the US economy. Now, this meeting is not going to be a very long one. Rather, we're just going to be taking some few questions. And then, of course, I'll be able to share some few other informations with you. Then we'll call it a day, and then get ready for the 3 p.m. Trading that will be coming up. All right. So I'm going to our chart. Okay, so going to the chart. All right. Now you could see that clearly that this particular instrument, dollar index, has been pushing down. All right. Since yesterday, after the major news that we had, we've been having a very sharp decline in this particular instrument. We've been having a very sharp decline. All right. There's been a massive sell. And the question is that how long is this particular sell going to stay? How long is it going to stay? Do you think the sell is still going to stay for a longer time? This is 1 hour time frame. All right. I've got a question here. Someone is saying that he's still finding it difficult to place an entry. Now, I want to find out this question you're asking. Said still don't know or recognize perfect entries. Now, is it like the one that we're given here, or is it on your own? And when did you start trading? Has it been long you started trading, or are you a new trader? This is two questions that I needed to answer. Now, the first one I said, the entries you're talking about, is it the one that we'll give out here, or maybe on your own? You're finding it difficult to recognize entries. All right. You can just put, if it is the one that we give out there, just say general. But if it is on your own, you can just say on your own. That is on my own. Then for the second one, I said, are you a new trader or are you an old trader? If you're new, like when I said new, let's say it's not been long you started, you can just say you're okay, last year. You've been trading since last year. All right. Now, Mr. Emmanuel, I need you to send me a private message. Now, if you're using your phone, you see where you have to everyone. Click on that everyone, then select rally trade. Or let me rename mine to my name so that you could see exactly which one, because there are two rally trades there, so that you could see which of them it's me. Send me a private message with your phone number and your email address. Please don't send it as a general message. Send it to me privately. All right. My name, as I said, has been changed. My name currently on the, you could see where you have Chikeze there. Yes, you could see it there. All right. So send it to, click on to everyone, then select Chikeze, send me your name and your email address. I'm going to reach out to you, because if you've been trading since last year, I don't see any reason why you should be finding it difficult to get your own entry. All right. I would get across to you and then help you with that, because that is the first thing you should actually learn. Even before you start, what is it called? Okay, perfect. I have gotten it. I said your phone number. Did I? Okay, so I said I actually meant to say your name. I already have your name here, Mr. Emmanuel. I just needed your email address and your phone number. Please, can you also drop your phone number with me? I'm going to get across to you and then have let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. All right, and then I'll tell you what to do and also how you're going to go about it. All right, so sorry of every other person for taking out a little time, but I just wanted to feel if he has been following me for this long, you should have should be able to have a personal information on that. Okay, so I'll be reaching out to you, Mr. Emmanuel. I'll be reaching out to you for that. All right, so let's go ahead. Okay, perfect. I've gotten the full information that I need. All right, so let's go ahead. Now, like I was saying, dollar index has actually been doing very, very well in the downside. All right, it's been doing very well in the downside. You know, one thing about the forex market is the fact that you don't have whether the instrument is buying or selling, it does not really affect us. All we know is to make our profits from anything that is going on in the market. We always make our profit from every other thing that's going on in the market. So you don't really need to worry yourself. Is it going down or is it going up? For the fact that it's going down, fine, you can still make your profit. If it is going up, perfect, you even have your profit to also make. But since this week, we've been noticing that dollar index has actually been on a down move. All right, it's been going down. And the question is that, do we think that this particular sell-off has ended? And the answer is definitely no, it has not ended. It has not ended. Dollar is actually going to still lose a little strength. Dollar is still going to lose a little more strength. It means that dollar is still going to sell. You're still going to be experiencing a sell-off in dollar. All right, but for today, the question is that, are we still going to just enter into a sell? No, we're not going to do that. So let's go to 5 minutes time frame and see the best option what we should be taking. All right, now this is it. Looking at this now, you've actually been having a kind of a W shape. All right, you've been having down, up, down, and it's going back up. And it has made a double top around this region before finally falling. Okay, so you can say that here and here can actually give you a double top. All right, it can actually give you a double top. So with that, I could actually say that this particular instrument might want to push down a little bit to retest this level, then before moving up. Now, the question is that, is dollar index going to recover some of the losses that it has had? Yes, the answer is yes, it's going to do that. So I'm expecting dollar index to actually get to somewhere around here, which is at price 99.954. If you remember sometime at the beginning of this week, dollar index was already at 130 something, if I'm not mistaken. But now it has gotten back to 99. Now, yes, the probability of dollar index getting to 80 is very, very high. So for today, we'll be going in for a sell. We'll be going in for a sell on dollar index. And our profit is going to be, our take profit will be at price 99.500. Sorry, 99.450 rather. Yes, 99.450. That is where our take profit is going to be. All right, so we're going to be entering an a sell on dollar index, and our take profit is going to be at 99.450. 99.450. That is where our take profit is going to be, 99.450. All right, 99.450. That is where our take profit is going to be for dollar index. So now brings us to taking a look at other instruments. So let's look at Euro USD and see what we've also got on Euro USD. Let's take a look at Euro USD. Like I said, for dollar index this afternoon, I'm expecting dollar index to have a little bit of a sell. But remember that this sell is not going to be for a long time. All right, it's not going to be staying for a very long time. So it is just something you take advantage of. Then once it takes profit, then you can now continue with a buy. Because I feel that dollar index is still headed to, like I said, it's still heading to price 99.954. So it's still going to push up a little bit more. Checking it out on 1 hour time frame, you could really see the point. I am expecting dollar index to still recover up onto this extent before any massive sell. Do you understand? So for the long time, dollar index is still going to buy. For the longer time, dollar index is still going to buy. Now, what do I mean by that? This particular sell you've been seeing, there's going to be a recovery. This instrument is going to be recovering. But of course, there is a fundamental coming out by 3 p.m. So that 3 p.m. fundamental is also very much important. It's going to be determining the next phase of the market. But for this afternoon, we're going to be taking a short trade, and we're going to be going short. And our take profit is going to be at price 99.450. 99.450, 450. So that is our take profit for dollar index this afternoon. So that brings us to Euro USD. So let's take a look at what the Euro USD is doing and how we're actually going to be taking advantage of it. So currently, Euro USD is actually bouncing off from a verified resistance on 30 minutes time frame. Euro USD is bouncing off from a verified resistance on 30 minutes time frame. So that gives you the idea that Euro USD is still going to be having a further sell. Euro USD is still going to be having a further sell. So if that is the case, taking a look at it on 5 minutes time frame should give us a wider perspective of what the market is going to be doing. Now, take a look at it. You could see that generally this instrument wants to still push up. Now, look at Dragonfly formed at the end of this particular candle. This is a Dragonfly doji. It's a Dragonfly doji. And of course, my indicator is still showing me a little bit of a static trade. But the question is that how far will it go? Will it want to make a double top around here? Will it want to make a double top around here? And I will say yes, it will want to make a double top around here on 5 minutes time frame. Remember that the time frame we're using for this trade is 5 minutes. We're looking at it on 5 minutes time frame and also trying to know exactly how it's going to be reacting in the next 5 minutes. All right, so let's zoom out a little bit and see what we'll look like dealing with. So do you see it bounced off from here, bounced off from here. So we have something like this. We have something like this. And then this now. So this is currently what we're having now. All right, it came down, then going back all the way up. So the question is that which of them is it going to be going far more with? Is it going to be with a further buy, or do you think it's going to be with a further sell? So if it's going to be a further sell, then we're going to be expecting something like this. Do you understand? We're going to be expecting something like this. But I am personally saying that this particular instrument, we want to go and make a double top around here. It already did a double top here, then fell, then did what's it called there, something like this. So I am expecting it to get back here, then having a bigger sell. Do you understand? So this is actually what I'm expecting the market to do right now. This is what I'm expecting the market to do right now. So let's go back to let's zoom in so that I'll be able to see it. Now, this is actually what I'm talking about. Do you see? From this point all the way down. But first, it want to make a double top with this one again. So for this particular instrument, I want to go in for a further buy. Yeah, you can go in for a further buy on Euro USD. You can go in for a further buy on Euro USD. Take your profit at price 1.12330. 1.12330. Once it takes profit, then you can enter a sell with it all the way coming back down. Do you understand? Remember that the general trend of Euro USD is going to be a sell. So if you don't want to enter the buy, if you feel that you don't have enough money to hold it, I will advise you to just hold on for the sell to start, then you follow it up generally. Remember I said that on 15 minutes, on 1 hour time frame, the direction that we're getting here is a sell. The direction for 1 hour time frame is what? Is a sell. On 1 hour time frame is a sell. You can actually enter a sell and you'll be able to make your profits. But for 5 minutes time frame, to take advantage of what is currently going on in the market, what I will advise you to do is to go in for a further buy. Take our profit at price 1.12330. 1.12330. Then you can now sell from there, coming all the way down. I don't know if you got what I mean. I don't know if you got what I mean. So on the general trend for Euro USD is going to be a sell. So if you don't have enough money to maintain that, then just take advantage of this buy and then take your profit here, then sell again and bring it all the way down. Or just set a sell limit at this point and then follow it all the way down. But in the general trend, like I said, is going to be a further sell. But for now, you can go ahead and buy. Take your profit at price 1.12330. Then from that point, you can now sell all the way heading back down. All right. So now let's look at my favorite instrument, USD JPY. Now currently, USD JPY is also trying to retrace from the massive sell that it's been having. Remember that I said that dollar is weak. Dollar is weak. You probably will be asking, how come the Euro JPY is selling like this? And all the way it's actually been buying. Yes, dollar is currently weak, and that is what is making this instrument to have this massive sell. And the question is that how far will it still sell? Now, USD JPY is still going to sell more. USD JPY will still sell a little more, but not for a very long time. Now, a lot of projections has been saying that USD JPY will get to price 135.00 before it will start reversing and before it will start going back up. So USD JPY is getting back to price 135. It's getting back to 135. All right, it's getting back to 135. All right, it is getting back to 135. So when it gets to about that 135, it's going to bounce off again. So I will advise for anybody that wants to take advantage of Euro JPY, currently you're going in for a further sell. You're going in for a further sell. All right, we're going in for a further sell. And even on 30 minutes time frame, you could see that it is currently resting on a resistance, All right, it's showing you as an untested resistance, but the truth is that it's actually a verified resistance right there. What you're seeing there is a verified resistance, right? All right, so it is a verified resistance, but if anything that make price go above this point, then we're going to be looking at for a little bit of a push up. Okay. Remember that I said for now, dollar might be having a little bit of a retracement, trying to cover up the whole loss. All right. It's trying to cover up the whole loss that it has had over the period. All right. So that's why you're going to be seeing a little bit of this push, but it's definitely going to be having a further crash all the way down. But first, getting to this point and then selling all the way down. All right. Do you understand? So the same thing goes for USD JPY. Looking at USD JPY, you can say that this particular instrument for today is going to be selling. All right, it's currently resting on a verified resistance. So please don't buy, but rather what you can do for yourself on USD JPY is to sell. It is currently resting on a verified resistance. Look at it. Look at it on a verified resistance. So using the support and resistance, the best off is for you to just enter a sell. the best off is for you to enter a sell. But anything that will make it go above this point, please close up your sell. For USD JPY, my sell position is going to be, my take profit is going to be all the way to price 138.520, 138.520. But my stop loss is just going to be up above this point. My stop loss will be at price 139.1015. 139.015. That is where my stop loss is going to be. It's not a very far one, but my take profit is all the way down to this point, 138.520. 138.520. So that is my take profit on this particular instrument for USD JPY. USD JPY, that is my take profit. All right, that's my take profit. So let's take a look at GBP USD for a second. Let's take a look at GBP USD and see what we're going to be getting on GBP USD. The same thing on this particular instrument. It is currently resting on a verified support. It is currently resting on a verified support. And then, well, are we looking for a bounce off on this particular instrument? Now, I will not be going in for a bounce off because I'm expecting it to break below this particular first resistance, to break below the first support and then get to the next support. There are two verified supports around here. So that would actually give us the sense that the fact that this particular instrument is going to be doing more of a buy. So for GBP USD, I will be going in for a buy. All right. I'll be going in for a buy. My take profit for this instrument for GBP USD is at price 1.31215. 1.31215. 1.31215. And my stop loss is just going to be below the verified support. So I am going in for an instant buy on GBP USD. GBP USD. I'll be going in for an instant buy on GBP USD. And my take profit is going to be at price 1.31215. So if you're a GBP USD trader, this is the best opportunity for you to go in for a buy. Take your profit at price 1.31215. And your stop loss can be at price 1.30875. 1.30875. And finally, on the currency pairs, let's take a look at USD CAD. USD CAD on 5 minutes time frame. Of course, you can actually see that its head is still pushing back up. USD CAD is still pushing back up. All right. Now, the reason is because Canadian economy has not also been doing very well. Some of the couple of news that came out from this particular instrument did not favor them. All right. It did not favor them. If you check their bank rates that came out on Wednesday, most of the informations actually went against this particular instrument. So with that in mind, just be know that USD CAD most likely would want to still push up. So for now, we're going to be taking up a buy on USD CAD, and let's take our profit at price 1.31361. 1.31361. 1.31361. That is where my take profit is going to be on USD CAD. That would be where my take profit will be on USD CAD. All right, on USD CAD, that is where I'm going to be taking my profits. So for USD CAD, you can go ahead with your buy at price 1.31361. All right, that is where our take profit will be on USD CAD. So briefly, let's take a look at some of the commodities like gold, of course. Now, gold has actually been bouncing off within this particular price level. The best thing you can do for yourself, for the long-term traders, set a pending order on these particular price levels. Now, I'm going to say this again. For gold, and please, I really need you to understand what I'm saying. For gold, it is looking out for a breakout. All right. Gold has actually been consolidating. And anytime you're having this kind of consolidating, a buy like this, then consolidate, we're likely going to be having an upward surge. All right. We're going to be having an upward surge, a further buy. All right. When you have this kind of pattern, you can find out, you can look out for this particular pattern right here. All right. This particular pattern that is going on here, it is a further buy pattern. It is a further buy pattern, but it's looking at this. But the best option for the best kind of trade that you should be using on this kind of formation is pending order or Bollinger Band. All right. It's either you use your Bollinger Band or use your pending order trade. So I personally, I will advise set up a pending order above the price and then below the price. All right. Above the price and below the price. So this is on 1 hour time frame trade. All right. This is based on 1 hour time frame. So if you want to set up a pending order, like if you really want to make money with gold, set up a pending at price 1964.32. 1964.32. All right. And take profit before the proven resistance at price 1967.63. That should be a perfect point. Now, this is for breakout. But if you want to enter on instant trading, now let's go to 5 minutes time frame. Okay, I should have given you for the sell, right? This is for those that want to enter the trade and make more profit using the breakout. So for the sell, I am going to be going in for at price 1951. That's 1951.34. 1951.34. And my take profit will be at price 1944.72. 1944.72. That is where my take profit is going to be for the sell. So for those that want to go in for the breakouts, that want to take advantage of the breakout points, then this is what you should do. But if you want to enter on an instant execution, then let's go to a smaller time frame, and we're going to be using IPM indicator for this particular trading. All right, great. Now this is it. This is what we're looking at for on IPM indicator. All right. For the IPM indicator, it's actually gotten to the lowest low. Now, if you check this particular instrument, you will discover that it's been doing lows and highs. Lows and highs. If you get here, then it will push up again. Now it has made another low. So this is an opportunity that you have to actually go in for a further buy. Like I said, it's been making lows and highs, lows and highs. It makes a low, then go back and make a high, then come back and make the same low again. Now, it made the low some few hours back, and then it has made another low at the same point. So for you to enter any trade on this particular instrument, we can go in for a buy. For gold, you can go in for a buy, and then your take profit should be at price 1958.61. So excuse me. 1958.61. That should be your take profit for gold. And why did I say that? Gold has actually already made a low. It has made a low for the first time, and it has made another low. So this is an opportunity to buy. And if you want to buy on gold, you can buy at the current price. If you actually bought as at the time, you should have already been on profit. All right. You can go ahead and buy your gold. Your take profit should be at price 1958.61. 1958.61. That is that for gold. So for gold, we're going in for a further buy, and because it has made double lows, so it's actually which is double bottom right here. So we're going to be expecting a further buy. It's been making lows and highs, like I said. It's been making lows and highs, and it has just completed a set of low right now. Now the next thing you're going to be seeing is a further buy. So if you actually enter the trade on gold, you should already be on profit on this particular instrument. All right, so we just have about 2 minutes to the time. So let me use that opportunity and look at what is it called? US 30. Did you see what happened to US 30 this afternoon? US 30 has actually been having a massive buy, or sorry, a massive sell rather. So, and it's currently on a resistance. It's currently on a verified resistance. So what are you expecting? You're expecting a sell, right? Yes, I'm also expecting a sell on US 30. And I'm expecting it to get to the lowest point of this. So for US 30, you can go ahead with a sell, take your profit at price 34,724. 34,724. That is our take profit for US 30. It's already pushing down. So for US 30, it is a buy, is a sell for me. US 30 is a sell for me. US 30 is a sell for me. And my take profit for US 30 is 34,724. 34,724. Price already, if you actually took up the US 30, you should already be on a very good profit by now. What about US 100? US 100, yes, I'll be going in for a further buy on US 100. Yes, I'll be going in for a further buy on US 100. I know I'm going to be selling US 30, but for US 100, I will not be selling it. I'll be going in for a further buy, but my buy will not be for a long time. My take profit for US 100 is just going to be at price 15,724.69. 15,724.69. So that is all I'm going to be doing for today. On US 30, I said my US 30, I'm going to be selling, right? Yes, I am still selling my US 30, and I'm buying my US 100. I'm selling my US 30 and I'm buying my US 100. Okay, it's already time for the volatility. So let's see what is currently actually happening in the market. Oh, my system. Okay, it's back now. Sorry about that. It's back. So let me take a look at my US 100 and see what the position that we're already on US 100. Oh, perfect. Look at US 100 buy. US 100 buy, it's been okay. It has even passed our take profit point. US 100 buy is okay, perfect. And US 30 sell has gotten to take profit also. So congratulations for US 100 and US 30. Now you probably will be asking me, how come I say US 100 buy and US 30 sell? That is because the instrument, most times they don't really act exactly the same way. So don't be using the fact that both of them trade opposite of dollar to be judging it. No, don't do that. I hope you made profit from the US 30 sell and the US 100 buy. And I hope quite a number of you actually took up the trade. I hope a number of you actually took up the trade because they have already gotten to take profit point. My system is just hanging a little bit because of a lot of tabs that are opened. All right. So sorry about that. That's why you're seeing a little bit of lagging. So let me just try to close some of those apps. But I hope you've been able to make profit on these two instruments that I've seen, at least for now. I hope you've made some profits from it. I hope you've made some profit from it. Okay. Just a little bit more. I'm going to okay. Oh, you only took US 30. Okay, okay. At least it's something. It's a good point. Sorry, I'm trying to get back my system up and running. The screen just froze. I have a lot of apps that are opened here, and I'm trying to stop some of them. It's just delaying. So apologies for that. Oh, GBP USD in profits. Oh wow, nice, nice, nice. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Who else? Who else? Did anybody take US 100? Is anybody still on you? Oh, Mr. Paul, I always remember you. Thanks for always joining around. Okay. Did anybody take US 100? Oh wow. I don't know what's going on with this. It has taken longer than necessary. It has taken. Please I'm going to unshare my screen. Let me try to fix it up with that. Then I'm going to come back to that. Just a second, please. But you can, oh, congratulations, congratulations. I really wish I still have my congratulations. The chi is it can be either for a man or a lady. So I can't attach gender to it. Okay. Oh, what is going on with this? Okay, okay. I think my system is back on. Sorry about that. My sincere apologies for the break in transmission. My apologies for that. All right, so this is actually what we've got right here. Okay, I think you can see my hope you can see my screen now. Okay, so US 100, let's take a look at US 100 and see how the markets actually reacted. Oh, perfect. US 100 actually did absolutely well. US 100 did perfectly well, and that is good. US 30 did very well, and of course gold also did very well. That's a good one. Congratulations to everybody that actually took up the trade. And of course, remember that we still have fundamental that is coming up by perfect, gold almost at take profit, but it has not gotten to that point yet. I said that gold was actually going to buy till 1958.61, but it's almost there. So you can actually go ahead. Yeah, gold did perfectly well. You can go ahead and start closing up your gold. So that's a good one. Congratulations. So let's take a look at dollar index and see what we've got on dollar index. Okay, dollar index is all the way down. I said when it gets here, it's still going to be pushing back up. All right, so dollar index is also doing perfectly well. I know a lot of you don't really trade on dollar index. A lot of you don't trade on dollar index. It's still fine. But the dollar index is also used as a direction. All right, in as much as it's an instrument to trade on, is also for direction. Congratulations to all of you. Then I think we did, oh, perfect. USD CAD has gotten to the take profits point. USD CAD also did amazingly well. GBP USD also said it's going to push up to this point. Yes, it is still pushing up. GBP USD is still pushing all the way up. And okay, great. Of course, well, this particular USD JPY, of course, we're still on profit on USD JPY. Said it's going to fall from this point. Somebody said it was on negative on USD JPY. I seriously hope that was just a joke, because USD JPY is selling and it was on a good profit. Then Euro USD perfectly well is also still pushing all the way up. And I think it has already gotten to the take profit point. So all the way, congratulations to every one of you. All the trades that we gave out today has all gotten to take profit. And a big congratulations to you all. What a way to end the week. What a way to end the week. So it's I'm not okay. Oh, I forgot agro commodities for those that trade on agro commodities. Now look at the massive gap down. Look at the massive gap down. Look at the massive gap down. Now this market would want to recover this particular gap that has already happened. All right, it will want to recover this gap. Now for the period we've actually been seeing a more of a buy on this particular instrument. So for agro commodities, yes, I'll be going in for a further buy. Yes, this particular gap, it is going to be covered. So your take profit should be at where the gap actually happens. So for wheat, you can go ahead with a buy on wheat. On corn, you can go ahead with a buy on corn. And also on soya bean, you can also go ahead with a buy on soya bean. But then on soya bean, look at what is going on here. This particular indicator, our ADX is giving us a further sell signal on wheat, sorry, on soya bean. So I would advise you probably would want to go with the ADX indicator for the sell, but for corn and wheat, yeah, you can go ahead with a further buy on corn and wheat. Corn and wheat, you can go ahead with a buy, but for soya bean, please, you can sell soya bean because we're using our ADX for the soya bean. So sell soya bean, but buy wheat and corn. Buy wheat and corn. If you're actually on a buy on wheat, you should already be on a good profit. So for wheat and corn, yes, you can go ahead and buy. But for soya bean, please sell soya bean. All right, I think that will bring us to the end of today's meeting. Thank you, everybody, for joining. All right, congratulations. Can 50K account trade on corn? No, no, and no. Please run away from corn and run, never look back. With 50,000 naira, please run away and never look back. All right, run away and never look back. Even if someone mentions corn to you, please make sure that you don't even listen to the person. Just know that the person does not want. Okay, I think that was actually over exaggeration, but please don't use 50K on corn, all right? No matter what, don't do that, okay? So I said, oh, wow, I don't know anybody, the person that took for wheat, you should have already been on a good profit for wheat if you actually took the wheat buy. And of course, corn also is still going to be buying, but soya bean is going to be a sell. But please, I think this Ifunaya should be a lady. Yes, please don't use 50K. Don't even use 200,000 naira on agro commodities. All right, it is dangerous. Can I go on a long buy on GBP? Now, anything against dollar, you can go on a long buy. Anything against dollar, yes, go on a long buy. Anything against dollar for now. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. I really appreciate your time and do have a lovely weekend. Look out for 3 p.m. News that is coming out and take advantage of it. Make money and see you on Monday.